There we go.
Ready? All right. Thanks for coming today. Join me for my presentation. First of all, we're going to start off. I want everybody to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, pretend like you're one of the 30 best at what you do in the world. No matter what it is that you do, pretend like you're one of the 30 best. All right, open your eyes. Think about it. If you're one of the 30 best at what you do in the world, going to work tomorrow is not going to be a problem for you. You're probably going to enjoy going to work. You're probably going to enjoy the fact that you have a nice place to work at on a single day. Well, for me, growing up for 12 years of my life, I was a Major League Baseball player, and I got a chance to be one of the top 30 in the world at what I do. But one of the fun parts about going to work was the clubhouse. And in the clubhouse, it's one of those things where you talk to people, you tell them playing baseball special is great. The clubhouse is become a place of unity, number one, but a place of luxury. Teams today, they build their stadiums and a lot of things are centered around the clubhouse. So today, I'll tell you about the behind the scenes in the entrance and going to a Major League clubhouse. First of all, you walk into the clubhouse and there's security everywhere. Once you get to the door, you don't have that ID to be able to get in, you don't get in, number one. Number two, as you walk in, the clubhouse is luxury, it's great. Jones, I think according to Stone of the Baseball Digest, as plush and well equipped as a New Wave clubhouse is today. The amenities are as ritzy as a nice resort. The staff is catering to players in their every need, and you can get anything that you need in that clubhouse. So as you go into the clubhouse, one of the things I always remembered is it's a place of work and preparation. You go there, you have work to do to prepare for a baseball game. But it's also a place where there's a lot of practical jokes that goes on. People having fun, people laughing. There's a lot of things that go on, and it's a place of family. And that's one of the things that benefit me. Every player that has kids, have an opportunity to bring your kids into a big league clubhouse. There's always something that you want to do. Another quote that I found in talking about baseball clubhouse is talking about the diversity. It said, indeed, the clubhouse might be amongst the most successful social experiments in modern society, a sanctuary of shared values, expectations, which singly of a purpose almost always overrides disparities, nationalities, language, race, and position. So it's one of those places that you come into and it's a family, it's a home, and everybody gets along for the single purpose of that day, and that's winning the baseball game. So once we settle into the clubhouse, I'll tell you about the fun part of the clubhouse. For me, one of the best parts of the clubhouse was the food room. And the best thing about the food room is you get to separate yourself from the media. The media is allowed to be in the clubhouse, but once you go in the sanctuary through the doors and go to the family room, well, we call it the lounge or a food room, that's where there was no media. And one of the things that people don't know about Major League Clubhouse is every clubhouse now has a personal chef. Usually it's two people that cook for you, prepare food from the time that you walk in the door until the time that you leave at 2 o'clock, whenever the game is at 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes. But most clubhouses, according to one reporter, it's like a stocked 7-Eleven. Pretty much you can get anything you want. And for me, I mean, it's unlimited amounts of water, Gatorade, chips, candy, coffee, sandwiches. Anything you want, they can get it for you and provide for you. If they didn't have it today, I promise you by the next day they'll have it for you some way or another. So that was one of the best places to be in that family room. But in that family room also, you had the couches, you had big screen TVs, video games, a lot of them have massage chairs, just whatever you want. I mean, pool tables, ping pong tables. There's always competitive things that's going on in the clubhouse, kind of helping us get ready to focus and relax before the big game. You know, and like I said, the work was getting done, but there was also time to play cards and have a good time with your teammates. And that created a bond of family and also just helped everybody be able to get along a little bit better. One of the spaces, the next place that I'll take you to is my locker. And your locker is your personal space. That's a place that you can set up and you can do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. And for me, you have things like, you know, pictures of your family, whether it's your wife, your kids, You also would have different things, whether your special shoes or your special socks or your bats, your hats. You have different shorts and t-shirts and 3 or 4 different uniforms. Pretty much that was your space to have anything you wanted. It was also your sanctuary. A lot of times you can come, you can put on your headphones, you can kind of get away and escape from everybody, have your quiet time as you're preparing for the game and getting ready to go out in the field. So that's one of the places that I enjoyed a lot and really got a big kick out of having that time and being able to see that nameplate up on that wall, and it's mine, it's my space. And being a part of that, again, the clubhouses are so big now, they're so grand. According to Jones of the Sporting News, that the floor plans are so big that you literally take days sometimes if you're going into a new clubhouse, going to a team, maybe weeks to get situated with all the nooks and crannies and all the different places, training rooms, bathrooms, the sauna. In order to get everything done, sometimes it took a little longer before you were able to figure out how to do that. So that was a great part of being in the clubhouse, too, that locker. And in the front of that locker, a lot of times you were preparing and getting ready for the game. And that was your last space that you had before you were walking out of that clubhouse onto a big league baseball field. I tell people that's one of the grandest things that you can ever do. And I tell people, big league baseball fields are the best of the best. You have the best grass, you have the best dirt, the best ground crew, you have the best lights that you've ever been around. I remember walking on the field for the first time and it was like playing outside at nighttime. So I always remember that time, that playing out there for that first time. One of the things that you do when you get on the field, you're going to have some success. You're going to have some good times, some bad times. Things are going to go right sometimes, things are not going to go right. But we can always get back to understanding that being on that field, being in that clubhouse and being a part of that family is special. But I'll tell you, a lot of people think that players care more about the things behind the scene than on the field. As a player, I can tell I played because I wanted to win. I wanted to compete. I wanted to be the best at what I did. And the clubhouse was great. And it was grand, and it was a big part of who we were as people. But the thing that kept us going was going out there on the field every night, playing in front of tens of thousands of people, and doing something in that game or doing that series that got everybody up on their feet and made them cheer. That was the satisfaction of being a baseball player, and that made it all come together. But the clubhouse was definitely an extension of our family and who we were as people. So, thank you.
Good job. Good.
Got yourself in there too before we start?